Ladies and gentlemen, my name is George Goonan and I am the Coordinator of International Relations at Miyakonojo City Hall. Today I would like to quickly take you through a little bit about the special cash payment program that has been discussed about by the Japanese government. Firstly, those who are registered on the residence roll as of April 27th will be eligible to receive this payment. And those who are registered on the Miyakonojo roll will have been sent out a form in the mail as of May 11th. There are two ways in which you can complete this process, one of those being online, another being completing the form that was sent to you in the mail. By now, hopefully, you will have received one of these envelopes. Contained within this envelope should be two items. One of them is the form which you must complete, and the second item is the envelope that you can use to return this to City Hall. In addition to these documents, you will also require a copy of your personal identification and a copy of your bank book details. Let's continue on to see how we will go about filling out this form. I would now like to take you filling in the form that has been delivered to your household for the special cash payment. To begin with, looking up in the top right hand corner here, please include the current date, which is Reiwa second year, and then the month and the day in which you fill in this form. Immediately below this is the name of the head of household in this section here. If anyone other than the head of household writes this name, then the head of household personal seal must also be included here. Confirm that the date of birth, as well as the address, is written correctly, and include below the address a phone number on which you can be contacted throughout the day. Below this section, you will find the names of each member of the household listed. If there are any names that are listed incorrectly, please cross that name out, and next to that name, write the correct name. Confirm that the details of each household member is correct, and on the right-hand side column, ensure that you only tick the options on the left-hand side or leave this section blank in order to receive that 10 baht. Below this section, we're going into the details of the bank account you wish this to be deposited into. Firstly, for those who do not wish to have it deposited into a bank account, you may choose the option down here, B, in which case, around June, when preparations are complete, you'll be given another notice as to how to proceed. For those who have a bank account they wish it to be deposited in, make sure that you check the checkbox next to A, and then we have two options here, a standard bank account or a postal savings account. Firstly, for holders of a standard bank account, ensure that you include the bank name, the branch name, and the number of your account written from left to right. Finally, include the name of the account holder at the end. For those who know their bank code number and branch code number, you can also include them in these spaces here. For those who have a postal savings account, similarly include your branch code and your account number down here, as well as including your name at the end. For this section here, for those who have automatic tax payments completed or who have deposits made for child allowance, you can choose to check one of these options and you will not need to include a copy of your bank details. However, if you are unsure at all, then please leave this section blank and include a copy of your bank account details. Finally, for those who are completing this form on behalf of the head of household, as their proxy, we ask that you fill in this section down the bottom here. And now, with the front of the form complete, looking at the reverse of this form, we have three sections here. The top of this form is asking you to include your personal identification. If you had the form completed by a proxy, then the proxy's personal identification must also be included here. For the second section, make sure that you also include your bank account details and paste those here. For the third section, this is merely a checklist asking you to confirm that your name and phone number have been entered correctly, that your bank details have been entered correctly, and that you have included on the reverse of this form the required documents. With that complete, we can now wrap up this form, and this brown envelope which should have been included in the original envelope you received, will be used to mail this back to City Hall. Wrap it up, and we're all done to send it off. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you're staying healthy and safe during these tough periods. Stay well, and we hope to see your form soon.